Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here then hello, welcome. If you are new here, I do not normally speak like this. I probably sound like I've got a bubble in my throat constantly. I've got a bit of tonsillitis. Don't really know what's going on. I think the guide out got the better of me, and yeah, I've not been too well, but of course I really don't want to miss an upload for you guys. So we just got, obviously it's Thursday, we've got another how to. I thought there's no excuse me not doing this one because it is just like a cute little video on like something that I feel like people will appreciate. So today is how to do soap brows. Now I was umming and ahhing whether to do this one because brows are forever changing. I feel like this crazy soap brow phase has sort of died down a little bit. I keep seeing people do the thin eyebrows and I'm just like, I personally won't be probably going to that phase. These take a while to grow out and stuff. Like, there is no way I'm getting rid of my brows. I started to do like more of a precise brow, but if you've watched my last video, I did say how I wanted to get them laminated again because I do like them to be a bit thicker and stuff. But I thought, you know what, save my money to go get them laminated because I can do them with my home stuff like really well. I used to, I've not done them in a while, but do you know what I mean? Like, I can do it myself, so I thought I would show you how. I was a sucker for the bushy brow phase. Like, I mean, right now my brows are awful, they do need doing, but I take credit for people always saying how good my brows are. Just saying, when I used to take care of them. I used to, obviously, where I normally go to get them done and where I have got them laminated before, the lady would say to me that everyone like will use my picture when they go in and be like, I want her brows. So I mean, I must be doing something right. So I thought I would share some knowledge with you on how I do my soap brows. Before we do get into it, please make sure you like this video, subscribe, all that good stuff. And yeah, if you want to see how I do my soap brows, then please keep on watching. So really simple. All you need is soap. So as you, again, if you've seen my last video, I have tried so many brow products like that they come out with. Like, I've got this barrier and brow tamer that I tried. I've got my 24-hour brow setter, which I do actually really like, but that's more of like a brow gel sort of thing. I've tried countless amounts of brands that come out with brow things. The other one I did like actually was the Revolution soap styler, but I have run out of that. But yeah, I've tried loads and nothing works as good as an old-fashioned piece of soap. So I just went to Sainsbury's and I picked up a pear soap because this is the best. 70p, and it is massive. It will last you forever. You can't go wrong. Like, I know brands come out with, sorry, let me get out. Yeah, I know brands come out with all these products to give you the soap style effect or whatever. Some are good, but really they're probably 4 times the price of a 70p bar of soap that does the trick just as good. So top tip first, I have nothing on my face. I haven't even moisturised my face yet. You want your face to be a bit more dry. I've just found that if I moisturise first before doing my soap, then it like counteracts with the moisture on my face and doesn't stick down well. It just keeps it like wet. So that's the first top tip. I've literally got nothing on my skin right now. My skin is having a moment. I'm having a moment. I did go out for ages, and the last 2 weekends I have gone out, and by going out I mean like going out like bad. So I feel like my body's given up on me, but I'm building up a tolerance to going out. So yeah, bar of soap and a little spoolie. So I have got this spoolie that is like separate. You can get them on Amazon. I need to actually get some. It's like £5 for so many. Like, if you do makeup and you've got clients and you need them, that's a really good like place to get them from. Or if you haven't got anything, I just use like the other end of a brow pencil that has it on. We want a little spoolie, and the best thing I use is, I'm literally running out of this, but I use this vitamin E hydrating mist. So this is from Superdrug. This is what I always talk about. I'm running out of it, but you get your soap, you get your hydrating mist, a setting spray would work, like anything like water, obviously liquid based, because you basically just want to wet your soap a little bit. You don't want to do too much though. You've got to really find the balance of not doing it, making it too wet or like not wet enough, if that makes sense. So I'll give that two sprays, and then with your spoolie you're just gonna coat it all onto here. So just working with it like so. Wow, this is a throwback. I've not done this in so long, but I'm excited. And then basically what you want to do is just coat it through your brows. So at first I'm not really focusing on like the shape or anything. I'm just making sure all my brows have got soap on them and like are nice and covered. So again, another thing that my brow lady said, like my cousin would go and get her brows done there as well. And I used to, like, when I would get them laminated, I would get them like to the extreme. And so when they go in there and say I want like Sydney's brows, not Sydney's brows, it's brows that's in there, they're like, what, 90 degrees? And my cousin's always like, no, not as much as her, because I feel like if you're gonna get them, you might as well just get them like crazy. I did go through a phase of like the bigger the better, that they was mental, but I feel like now I'm gonna be in between, still a bit precise but laminated. The laminated look just literally lifts your face, makes your eyebrows thicker. If you've got thinner eyebrows and like it takes ages to grow them out or whatever, do this to your brows. It will make them thicker, but you can still make them precise where they're not like bushy, if that makes sense. So I'm still pushing all this up, but as you can start to see, like it will start to lay flat. So this is what I was talking about in my last video with that brow tamer. It wasn't laying flat onto my face like the soap like laminated look does. Like, oh my god, I've missed this. So now I'm just really pushing it down onto my face. Like, can you see? It's literally stuck all the way down. Like every brow hair is flat. So I'm just gonna keep pushing it down and pushing it through. That was literally so simple. And then with my finger I'm gonna push it down even more. So this is why you don't want no moisture on your face, because it literally, if you've got a wet face it just will be too liquidy. So like that. And then with the other end, or just like a pointier side, you can make it less bushy by just going over the top and flatten it down. Can you see? Like I'm taming it a little bit. If you don't want it to be too, wow, I'm gonna have it like this all the time now. Like, look at that. So it's not too crazy, but can you see how much it's lifted my face? I mean, it looks a bit crazy at the moment because I've got one that's not normal, but look how different it is with the laminated look. And obviously this is stuck down to your face, like it is not gonna budge. The pear soap is the thing that works the trick, I'm telling you. So same on the other eye. Couple of sprays. You want to coat it in here. You want to be quite generous with the amount. Just make sure you're like twirling it all over the thing. That way when you start brushing, you're not going back in and out. So coating it all the way through. So I'm not like creating a shape just yet. I'm just making sure every brow has got a bit of soap on. And then eventually just start taking it a little bit slower and just really pushing it down. And you have to do this step first. You can't have a base on, you can't have anything on your face, because you are gonna have all soap on your face now. I'll explain how we like deal with that after, but yeah, it's too messy to do it like after anything. So just still coating through it, pushing it down. As you can see, getting there. Look how thicker they look. It's actually mental. And then with your finger you want to push it down. Then once it's pushed, you can sort of see like anywhere that needs, I've got a few gaps, so I'm just gonna sort them out. And then you can go round the brow to tame it just a slight bit. I mean, not that they always need taming, depends what sort of look you want, you know. But look at that. I mean, brows, they're meant to be sisters, not twins. We know this. My brows are definitely not the same, which is very frustrating. But like, you can feel these are tight. They are not budging. But it's really simple. I feel like if you've got a good product, like, don't get me wrong, this is no shade on some of the brands, but like, the soap is just the best thing, and it's probably the cheapest thing, and you could get it in Sainsbury's. Like, it's so easy. Yeah, so the soap is just the most easy thing. So this is how they look now. So you can see you've got the clear laminated effect. So obviously, like I said, because we have got it with the soap, there is also on my face, and if you now go to do your makeup, the foundation and stuff will react with the soap and it will go like all patchy and stuff. So you are going to need to clean up. So really simple, just with a cotton pad and some micellar water. You are going to want to go around your brows. So I fold it in half and just tidy up and make sure there is no soap left on my face. And that's why as well, like, you don't want to moisturise, because you're just going to wipe it off like that. Same on this side. So there you go. These will also last like all day, like they will not budge. Then you can go and moisturise your face, but again, you now want to sort of avoid the brow area. And I will pencil in my brows, which I will show you, because when I do have this laminated effect, like, I obviously don't do as much brow pencil. So as always, I'm going in with my Morphe brow pencil. I would say if you've got laminated brows, you do want a pencil, not like a definer or like a thicker tip. You want it to be nice and precise. So same as I always do my brows, I will go underneath. This is in the shade Latte because it's like the closest to my brows, and like, I really don't do a lot when I do this look. So I'm going to draw the line underneath just to like make sure like the thickness is all there and you can see it. And then I just do the hair strokes, just because obviously where they are laminated, sometimes it does reveal that your brows are gappier than they should be. So I just tidy up. And this way as well, with the pencil, when you go over it, you actually can push down any bits that aren't in the correct area or whatever. And then I will just do the front bit and I will draw them 90 degrees upwards. Just again, hair strokes, but like really light pressure, just to create that front of the brow, because as well, the front is always going to be thinner because there's less brow hair there. That's why I do a little bit of pencil as well, just to thicken it up. Like so. And then the same on the other eye. So again, just drawing that line underneath, just because I do have some gaps and I don't know why, but they've just never grown back, so I like to thicken it here. But again, just hair strokes. We're not doing no blockiness, especially when you're like doing a laminated look, because obviously that is not what we want. And then the front, we're just brushing upwards. But I would say with the laminated effect, like, you literally don't have to put in a lot of pencil at all. Sometimes I do just leave the pencil and not add anything. I mean, it's gonna look crazy because I've got no makeup on, but just brows. But look how much thicker they look and like more lifted my face looks. Like, here we go. This is the end result. I've not done this in so long and I'm loving it. I feel like I will be doing it a lot more now. I'm gonna go the opposite. I'm gonna go back to the bushy phase where everyone's going to the thin phase, because there is no way I'm going to the thin phase. But yeah, that is it. Obviously, when you then go to do your makeup, you can tidy up the underneath when you like carve out your brows and like put your base on your eyes. But I'm obviously not gonna do that. I'm just done my brows. But this is how I do my soap brows, and it literally takes 5 minutes. So simple, so easy. You just need pears, a bit of a mist, a spoolie, coat your brows and literally just push them up. Like, it literally doesn't take a lot, and then you just want to flatten them to the skin. Like, they are not moving like at all. Like, you can feel a bit tight. Make sure you get rid of all the soap, because you don't want no soap in your face. Make sure you do it before you put anything on your face, so that your face is dry and it's not like, if you go in with too much water or there's too much moisture on your face, it's just gonna, you'll really notice the difference. It won't stick down properly, it'll just be too wet. And that is literally it. That is how I do my soap brows. I hope this helped. Hopefully you stay with me and stay with the thicker brow look rather than the thin brow look. But yeah, if you did enjoy it, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys. Mwah.